all of you followers of hashtag Van and Wife out there. Before we sign off, we're going to go to the vision board to see how well we manifested our goals. Theo, what did we manifest today?
Well, Bree, on our vision board, we have visions of me snowboarding and you making movies. And today I snowboarded and you made movies.
Yes. So that's what life is like here on the open road. This kind of intentional, simplified living, while not for everyone, has been so fulfilling for us.
I agree, Bree. The blessings of the simple life have become so clear since we got married this summer, put all our belongings in your parents' attic, and also got loans from our families and bought this 87 Dodge Ram Class B cruiser to follow the sun.
And follow the fun.
And the fun, that's right.
And the fun never ends because you love snowboarding.
Yes, and you love making movies.
And that's what we're all about every day.
Every day.
All right, Van and Wifers, that's my husband Theo.
That's my wife Bree.
And if you follow your vision, you'll never be bored. That was good.
It felt good.
But we're a couple posts behind.
How many?
5 weeks.
Not bad.
Yeah, I really haven't been feeling posting lately.
If you're not feeling posting, that lack of feeling would come through in the post.
Exactly. Well, I'm bushed.
Me too.
Too bushed to edit that footage.
Huh.
That's so funny.
Well, you're kidding, right? Editing's easy.
Not easy all the time, no.
But it's part of movie making, which is your vision. And our motto is follow your vision and you'll never be bored. You're editing our movie, so you're not bored.
No, of course, I'm not bored.
Because when we do what we love, it's always fun.
Baby, of course, I love it. I love every second of it. But to be honest, I don't love every second of
I don't
it.
understand.
Like, there are annoying things about making movies.
What do you mean?
Like, just things that you have to do. Like, you have to make sure the whole person is in the shot, and you have to make sure the mic is on, and make sure your husband looks like he's better at snowboarding than he is, so people will watch our videos and companies will pay us to make them. It's kind of like a job.
Job? How could you say the J word, Bree? That's why we're on the road. We don't have jobs. Jobs are boring and normal. We follow our vision and we're never bored.
Well, Theo, I can understand how you would feel that way because you're flying down a mountain on a snowboard. That's the least demanding thing I've ever heard of.
It's not demanding.
Exactly.
Except you make it demanding.
What?
I do more stretching, planning, and recovering than actual shredding. I'm black and blue all over because you make me do my tricks 19 times.
Land the trick, and we'll only need to do it once.
No, you misunderstand me. I admire you. You have such a strong vision for what you want.
Thank you.
Like a prison warden.
Well, you have a strong vision for what you want.
What's that?
To sleep in the driver's seat tonight? Oh, wait, hang on. Where's the rest stop?
It should be exit 50, right?
Exit 6, Theo. Exit 6.
Exit 50. What's the difference?
Exit 6 has the rest stop my dad emailed about, and it said it's the safest and there's a public restroom.
I'm tired of going to the rest stops that your dad pre-screens.
Then you do the research.
Research? Oh my God, Bree. Hashtag van life is not supposed to be about research. It's supposed to be about our conscious intersectional version of the great American road trip. Freedom and spontaneity and going where our heart and Yelp takes us, not your dad's listicles of rest stops. Is this his paradise on wheels or ours?
First of all, don't ever say your dad's listicles to me ever again. And technically, both of our parents own like 75% of this van.
Well, that is their problem. I'm pulling off at exit 50.
Fine, any place you want. Be my guest.
Here we go.
Wait, not here.
Why not?
It looks sketchy.
So?
And the sign says danger. Moist turf.
I ain't afraid of no moist turf. Maybe it's a risk, but that's supposed to be part of our vision.
You know what? It's on the vision board. Fine.
Good. See? We're having fun, right?
I think we should put on some music.
Well, it's a little late. It might distract you on it.
It's fun.
Fine. Sounds fun. Yeah! Check this out.
Oh, yeah, baby. It's like a roller coaster. Yeah!
Bree, are you okay?
Were you Theo?
No. That was rad.
This is fun.
This is.
Now let's go to this rest stop. I gotta pee.
As milady wishes.
Ew, don't do that.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
What's wrong?
Our back wheels are stuck, I think.
You think it's that moist turf?
I think it is.
Can you fix it?
Usually I'd call AAA.
You're a man. You're supposed to know how to fix cars.
I prefer to defy heteronormative expectations by being completely useless in situations like these.
Call AAA.
I don't know where we are.
Use Google Maps.
My signal's dead.
Mine too.
I'm gonna check it out.
Okay. Hey Van Lifers, it's me Bree, and that's Theo out back. And funny story, we crashed our van on a dark road in a state we know nothing about in the middle of the night. So this is probably going to be shown at our autopsy.
Yeah, guys, this is a bit of a pickle which the van and wife team have never found ourselves in before. Our back wheels are sunk pretty good in some moist turf. But you know why I'm not worried, Bree?
Why are you not worried, Thee?
Because we have a vision board.
Because we have a vision board. That's a great point, Theo. Because I also truly believe when you practice positivity and align with your vision, the universe...
Oh my God, there's something out there!
Where?
Right there, didn't you see that?
What?
A small bear or maybe a large man.
Are you sure?
No, but okay, if it's a bear and it breaks in, we throw the doors open, meet behind the van, and run.
You can't outrun a bear.
We're faster than a bear.
Nobody is faster than a bear.
We finished a triathlon.
If it's a bear, then we honk the horn.
What if it's a man?
Use the snowboard.
For what?
To kill him.
If it's a man, maybe we can ask him for help.
You want to reason with a man in a dark forest at midnight?
Maybe there's nothing to be afraid of. Help!
It's a man!
Get the snowboard! Kill him!
He fell in the moist turf.
Maybe we should get the first aid.
And help a bearded man in a forest? No!
Why not?
I have seen this movie, Theo.
Help me! She'll kill me! He could get eaten by the bear.
He is the bear.
We can't just let him die.
He might not die.
I'm gonna die out here. I mean no harm. Please, help me. Bree, we said we wanted to meet new people.
I'm gonna keep the camera rolling.
You read my mind.
Oh, no. Just...
Oh, lock the door so she can't get me, please. It's locked. Are you hurt, sir? Not hurt. Not hurt. Not inside my van. I know she couldn't get us inside my van.
Well, you're safe now.
Of course we are. With Theodore and Brianna protecting me.
How do you know our names?
I kiss your hands. She can't kill me here.
Who is she, and how do you know our names?
Take a whiff of this.
Hand in pants.
Hey, man, you can't. This is my son, Carl's Jr.
That is a toad.
Named Carl's Jr.? Of course. My name is Carl, and he's my junior. Would you like to wiggle his flipper?
I would like to know how you know my name.
Patience, Dragonfly, and you'll get the reward of being kissed by Carl's Jr. Is this car bulletproof? No. Good. That might offend my wife.
Is she the one who's chasing you?
Yes, the devil. Why is she trying to chase you? Because I have a vision for youth education.
Nice.
Children learn when they are free to follow their passions and make connections with their surroundings. I'd buy that. So I allow Carl's Jr. and 3,000 or 4,000 of his siblings to roam freely in our home.
I can't imagine why that upsets your wife.
But you see, it's for my book. I'm an education theorist. Anything we've read? Soon, Looney Tunes, soon. I'm writing a revolution of the field of master stroke. But my favorite part is field study. Watching my children learning the world by leaping and licking and swimming and sticking. And writing is hard. So old Carl here, he never sweats it. I'll finish one day. But Carl, I'm sorry, but how can you subject your wife to those conditions in the meantime?
You have to grow up and finish what you start. Having fun and imagining what you want your life to be is fine when you're a kid, but you're an adult.
Strong words. I assume you have the authority with which to speak them. Of course, I mean, have you achieved your dream to become a famous film director, Brianna?
How do you know about my dreams?
The same way that my son, Carl's Jr., can tell that Theodore desires more than anything in the world to be a pro snowboarder. Who are you? I am the sucker of the soap, the collector of toads, the husband of Patricia, and the original owner of this van, and I see that it has traveled the country and brought back two kindred souls to my moist turf.
We're nothing like you.
Then tell me what you do to make your dreams come true.
We have something called a channel on something called Instagram, on something called the internet.
Your very own channel? And how many attend your broadcast? We have, I think 89 followers.
88.
88?
At Tony left us.
At Tony, too? 88! In the audience of your programs, I may live in a bunker underground, but the movie house in my hometown could have scored a bigger audience with a flop. You seek pleasure before growth. Instant relief instead of delayed reward. Just like me. We like to wait until things are perfect.
Until every minute of the process is fun. Don't like that.
There's no need to explain. My children, you're finally home. Carl's Jr. is your brother. Leave the van for someone ready to toil and stress and come live in my bunker with my wife and sons.
Your wife who sends you screaming into a stranger's van, and your sons who are thousands of toes.
But this 87 Dodge Cruiser Class B is not a stranger's van. That doesn't prove anything. You could just be a guy who knows his van. Serial number HYVPCN57291. Check the license and registration if you don't believe old wacky Carl. He's right.
But we've been driving it from the other side of the country.
Yes, Delaware. Oh my God, yes. I gave it to a man from Delaware.
Why did you give it away?
Because figuring out how to get the van out of the moist turf was too hard. And now you will stay too, because it's too hard for you. Get them, Carl!
No! Get off me!
Not in there! Use my snowboard! Ow! 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 You have bested me.
Well, kicking ass takes work, Carl. And you just kind of let Carl's Jr. do the work.
We were promised the open road and adventure. My beautiful Patricia and me. Her editing her movie of me and our sons. Her becoming the next Martin Parcheesi. And me, a hotshot education theorist. Every minute can't be as glamorous as that, though, Carl. Why not? Because if all the year were playing holidays, the sport would be as tedious as to work.
But when they seldom come, they wished for come.
And
Nothing
pleaseth
but rare accidents.
What the hell was that?
Shakespeare. Henry IV, Part 1. Theo and I met performing that play our freshman year of college.
Carl's Jr. wants to know what Shakespeare meant by this. Well, Carl's Jr. Shakespeare is saying that if you snowboard every day, it can get boring.
And if you make movies, it can get boring too.
But just because it gets boring
doesn't mean you don't love it.
I want to finish my book.
I want to finish my film.
I don't want to snowboard professionally.
Are you sure?
Yes. I want to help you make movies.
Well, if we're not making snowboarding movies, what will they be about?
The most interesting subject of all. Two millennials driving across the country. Ah! Patricia!
Patricia?
Got a nose like a bloodhound.
Still leaves one question, Carl.
Give me my last smoke and fire away, Capitan!
How did you know our names?
And our deepest personal ambition. That child's collage.
That's our vision board.
It reminds me of what the man from Delaware used to unstick himself from the moist turf. Our rear wheel is stuck in moist turf.
Let's wedge our vision board under it and blow this popsicle stand.
It won't be easy, but it will be worth it. I learned something. So did I.
So did I.
Ah! I'm gonna return my sons to their aquarium, mow dinner for my wife, and confront my greatest enemy to date, the blank page. And so they did. And Lady Bree successfully wedged the vision board underneath the rear wheel. Who am I? Just a friendly British voice here to help wrap things up. Let's go.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye, young ones. Oh. Bah. And I love you, Patricia.